What's up, y'all? It's your girl Akeema with the Boss Talks with Akeema, and I am back for another week. I think this is week 3, and today, first, we're gonna start off with the Boss Check-in. This week was actually a really, really good week. One thing about it, y'all, I told y'all I've been very, very positive, and I've been making sure that when it comes to, how I feel and like whatever, anything negative going on, I'm going to be positive through it no matter what, because at the end of the day, it's always going to be negative because it may always seem like it's more bad stuff usually happen than good. That's why we always like celebrate the good. So it's just like, if you could find the good and the bad, then nothing can stop you. And that's where I'm at right now. So I had a really good week. All of my pages are growing. So, that's a good thing. Clap for me. Y'all, if y'all not on YouTube, make sure y'all follow and subscribe to my YouTube page, The Boss Talk with Akeema. Follow me on Instagram at The Boss Talk with Akeema. And my hair page, because y'all see how good my hair look like. Stop playing. If you on YouTube, you see it at the Lifestyle Hero period. And my personal page is Akeema the Boss, AKEEMADABOSS. Anyway, so let's get right into it, y'all. Because y'all know I keep it short, I keep it cute, under 20 minutes. So what I want to talk about today. So one of our like what I'm gonna be doing, one of my segments is gonna be thoughts with the boss. And my thoughts for this week, for some reason, is I'm not gonna say like the names of the celebrities that I've heard say this, but it's multiple. It's been podcasters, it's been celebrities, and I just think I don't understand it. So they would say they'll be light skinned, either lighter than me or darker than me, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm light skinned, but I got the heart, but inside I'm a dark nigga, or inside I'm dark skinned, or whatever." Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, I just feel like that's just like pick me, fit in type motherfucker. Like, who are you trying to prove that to? Like, who the fuck said that's all fucking dark skinned people hard? And who's to say that all light skinned people are soft? Like, what the fuck are we even talking about right now? Sorry for cussing, but this annoyed me so bad. I had to write it down and talk about it because it's just like, what are we even saying? Like, I was saying, I teased on my Instagram, like, well, and Tupac said, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Like, growing up, there's a lot of colorism that I hear of. And I'm not gonna going into that today. The only thing I'm talking about is light skin versus light skin, and why do other light skin people say shit like that? Like, I got the heart of a dark skinned man, like nigga, or dark skinned person. I'm dark skinned on the inside. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Cause we all black. You know what I'm saying? The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So the darker the skin, then the deeper the roots. That shit is true. The darker you is, the closer you is to Africa. You know what I'm saying? But damn, that don't mean just because I'm light skinned, my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, the dad is half Puerto Rican. We from the Virgin Islands and all that shit. My family, my dad black. My dad is fully black. My grandma black. My mom's mom is black. My mom's dad is mom is Puerto Rican, but she's dark skinned, black as hell. Look, you can't even tell. Like, what are we even talking about? We still fucking black. Like, I don't like. Obviously, light skinned people done came from like I feel like light skinned people obviously probably came from, in my opinion, I don't know facts, y'all. I'm just saying, came from like the slaves. From what I thought I learned in school, is the lighter slaves came from the people being raped, like the slaves being raped and having like the master's babies or whatever, and mixed kids. That's what makes light skin or whatever. Just being mixed with black and another race, or black and white, whatever the roots was in the beginning to get you to the light skin that you are. If you're light skinned, and whatever it is that happened. But who the fucking fault is that? Like, that ain't our goddamn fault that we fucking light skinned. I don't think I'm better than nobody because I'm fucking light skinned. I see a lot of bad bitches that's dark skinned. I've been seeing a lot of dark chocolate. I'm talking about models. Skin is black. And they are beautiful. It was this damn model I seen. She was so fucking pretty. I thought she was AI. Skin dark like a fucking dark like this. Beautiful. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But that's not really what I'm, I just said, like, it's pretty on both sides. It's soft on both sides. I beat a couple of bitches' asses that was dark skinned. I beat a bitch ass that was light skinned. The first bitch that beat my ass was dark skinned. So, like, come on, like, that don't mean a goddamn thing. Just you darker than me, you think you harder than me, you got more heart than me, or because, or vice versa. No, the fuck. It's not about skin color. It's about your heart and what the fuck you made of and how you was raised and the principles that you have in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about no damn skin color. Like, the fuck is you so damn mad at? I don't look at no black girl mad that she fucking dark skinned and pretty. I don't look at no dark, real chocolate woman and look at her and mad because she pretty. We all black, bitch. We're all pretty. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. Like, it was like, who you trying to be cool for? Oh, let me fit in with the dark skin. So, y'all, look, let me prove I'm not soft. So, I'm like y'all. No, bitch. Be your damn self. Cause you could be a light skinned, tough ass nigga and slap the fuck out of one of them dark skinned motherfuckers that you trying to impress and that nigga a bitch. Why you a whole G out here? You trying to impress this bitch ass dark skin or vice versa, dark skinned nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, shut the fuck up, bro. That shit is pissing me off. I don't care about nobody's opinion on whatever I just said. That's how I feel. And I just don't understand it. If people want to comment and tell me why they do that and why they feel like that's okay, why light skinned people do that to try to fit in or whatever, or why you're a light skinned person that do it, let me know. I don't know. Okay, so I got that really close to the point. So the next topic today, I want to like just go over quickly like veterans or whatever. Veterans, right? We are the 1%. So when I say that, I learned when I joined the military that 1% of Americans join the military. So 99% of the United States chose not to serve their country, but 1% did. But it's just so funny how they treat the 1%. You know what I'm saying? When I used to work jobs, I don't work anymore because I'm in the middle of getting in retirement for disability due to my vision. But when I was working, I would always get outside insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, whatever. Because guess what? I'm gonna get treated better with outside insurance than I'm gonna be treated at the Atlanta VA. And I want to say the Atlanta VA because I hate saying the VA because I've heard that there's other VAs that are actually good. So I'm gonna say Atlanta VA and be specific because that's all I know. You know? So I'd rather have a job and work and pay extra while I'm 100% with the VA. I'm 100% disabled, permanent and total, meaning that they could never take it away. I'll get that check on the first of the month for the rest of my life. So that's what that means. So, when it comes to like us serving, a lot of people served, been through trauma, messed up their body from all the physical stuff that we had to do. Some people deployed, some people had to kill, some people didn't. Some people were in, even being downrange, wherever you're at, you're in danger. You don't know. I was in Iraq and every time a mortar, which is like a rocket or whatever would hit, you'll hear like over the intercom, it'll be like incoming, 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 incoming. You know what I'm saying? So you live like that every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing if it's really gonna hit, if the C Rams, we had these things, these machine weapons called C Rams, and them motherfuckers would like gauge the target and shoot them bitches out the sky. So, I'll be hearing, and they'll be surrounding the base. So you'll be hearing like, basically like, incoming, 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 like the woman voice. And then you hear like, they C Rams, and you never see them, but you heard the motherfuckers. So I knew the motherfuckers was big. They'll be like, Then you'll hear, doo, 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 doo. Right? So they'll be shooting them out the sky, and that's just everyday living. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if it's gonna hit. You don't know what's gonna happen, but that's just what you gotta do. And then you come back home to America, you finish your time. Shit, motherfucker, shit, people retire, whatever. You do your 20, 30, whatever. You do your 5, you do your 3. I don't care how long you do. But you get out, and they kick you out into the real world with the rest of y'all. Now we back civilians, because we weren't civilians. I'm tired of motherfuckers treating like we civilians. Now we are, but I'm not one of y'all. We not one of y'all. Like y'all wasn't trained like us. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all didn't have to learn tactics, you know, for protection and how to, you know, to clear buildings and avoid IEDs and getting blown the fuck up and getting kidnapped and fucking tortured and you know what I'm saying, like the you know the ways to shoot the weapon and how to do this and how to position your body to where you don't get hit and you know it's just shit on top of shit that we learned and then we just get thrown back in the real world without a guaranteed job, guaranteed schooling. Yes, we have the options, but ain't shit guaranteed. And then there's motherfuckers that's homeless, people that can't get help. Shit, like it don't matter how much shit you could be 100% struggling. Cause you can't just 100% like just live off like in this economy, you can't just live off of 100%. And the lowest 100% could be is like 3,000, like $4,000 a month, like a little bit under $4,000 a month if you don't have a child. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have a child and you 100%, you make a little bit under $4,000 a month. And let's say you too, you're disabled and you can't work, you can't live off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so messed up how America has treated veterans and continue to treat veterans. Yes, they do a lot. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of good programs out there, but Atlanta VA could do a lot better because of shit. These motherfuckers made me actually my providers at the VA made me go into a manic episode, right? The provider did not attend the appointment, right? I lost my shit because I already was going through so much. This happened in January. I'm going back and forth. They told me that the at the clinic they told me that it was mine was a 4-day weekend. I know the VA. I work for the VA and I'm a veteran. When it's a 4-day weekend, they trying to get the hell out of there to go home. Half the time they leave it early, probably if they don't got no more patients. You know, like the providers, they don't give a shit. A lot of the providers there, I would say the majority of providers at the Atlanta VA is there for a check, and the majority of the people who work there are there for a check, including the veterans, because after a while, everybody get it treated so bad that at the Atlanta VA, nobody cares. The veteran don't care about the veteran, and it's just like the VA don't care about the employee slash veteran. Nobody care about nobody. It's crazy. It's sad. Anyways, back to the point. We get thrown back into the real world with mental health problems, you know what I'm saying, and all this stuff, and we got to figure it out. A lot of people commit suicide, actually, go through, actually die. You know, a lot of people go killing people and shit like that. You know, like you don't know what the fuck people have been through, and you out here fucking with people. I'm not one of y'all. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I try to be so cool. Like, the real people who know me is like my family and like my closest friends. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what people been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done tried to commit suicide twice. The first time my friend who tried to kill herself first, she had to call me maybe a year or two before she tried to kill herself. Before she did it, she shot herself, tried to shoot herself in the heart. She missed, but she called me to say goodbye. So I wanted to do the same thing back in 2015. Hey, bye. I waited till the pills sat in my stomach. I took 30 of them holes. Strong quetiapine, 50 milligrams, very strong pills. Called her, waited 30 minutes for it to sit down. I dropped my daughter off to my sister's house. I told my sister I was going, riding, go make some money, do a couple of, it was something called Favor back in the day. It was like DoorDash, but it was like the beginning stage. It was back in the day. It was another company. Boom. Tried to call her, then, but I was like in a trance. So once I called her, she actually talked me out of it. I went to the hospital, stayed there for 3 days. Didn't feel suicidal anymore. Went home, was lost, didn't know what to do. Second suicide attempt this March of this year. Really thought I was gone this time. I made sure I took everything strong in that bitch I tried to take. I was like, it ain't no way. I know I'm out of here. So the fact that I'm here is just a miracle because the doctors told me themselves. So it's just like, I am taking this time and I'm just like living for me. I'm living for my daughter, yes, but I used to only live for my daughter, I would say, for years. I'm only here for her. I never cared about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I, didn't care about myself. I hated myself. I was big and fat. I gained so much weight. I gained 80 pounds. off of medication that I started taking back in 2013. I gained 80 pounds in 2 years. Like, you know, and I stayed that way for years. I was depressed. I was messing with a guy that didn't give a fuck about me. All he gave a goddamn was about my coochie. And I equated that to love. So I was a side bitch. I'll be real. I was a side bitch for 12 years. Lost. Like, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, even when I like lost the weight, I'm thinking, oh, this nigga gonna start caring about me again. That nigga didn't give a fuck about me. Cause I felt like I needed him to love me. I needed somebody to love me. Not even realizing I don't need a motherfucking. Can't nobody love you till you love you. Nobody can love you unless you love yourself. You can't even love your child correctly until you love yourself. It took me years. I wasted my whole 20s. But I didn't, and you know what? Sorry, I didn't waste my 20s. That was a learning lesson. Anything you've been through, it don't matter how long it took you, as long as you got out of it, you know? And yes, it was a waste, but it was a lesson as well. A man could never put me like that again in life. I know my worth. I know I'm a queen. I know I've never met a man yet that deserved me, especially this new version of me. Stop playing. Come hard. Come hard. Because like at this point in my life, this is my saying. Chris Brown, I don't even want Chris Brown. Like Chris Brown can't even get my number. He got a baby. He got a girlfriend. Like what the fuck, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's his money. What you gonna do? Buy me some bags? Fuck me? Then guess what? Let me fucking go. Let me the fuck go. And on to the next bitch. Been there, done that. I'm good. I'm right now. I'm looking for a high value man because I'm a high value female. You know. So I'm looking for what I'm attracting what I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking better. I'm meditating. I'm trying to be a better person. You know, when it comes to being positive, I'm trying to be more positive. I'm trying to be, more mature. Altogether, I'm just trying to be happy. I'm trying to live a better person, live a better life, and be a better person. So, in closing, because we're getting close, we're gonna end it with the boss up plan for the week, right? What's your boss up plan? Everybody, we need a plan because at the end of the day, it's always a new week. It's always something to do, right? This week, I'm going to continue to grow my pages. I'm going to continue to post constantly, multiple times a day. I'm trying to at least post twice a day, you know. And I'm proud of myself because I would have been gave up by now. I'm give up. I'm going to tell you right now, I give up a lot. I do. But this second chance at life, that's not me anymore. I have a whole new, like, mindset. I have a whole new vision for my life. And I know I'm going to the top. And I'm gonna get you there, And if you don't see the vision, you don't have to, because I do, And I also want to tell y'all, the tongue is powerful. Don't speak negatively on your life. I spoke negativity on my life. Every negative thing I've said on my life have happened. It has come around and happened down to my vision. I used to always talk about my vision and how much I love my vision, my 2020 vision, and I don't know what I would do if I lost my vision. I did, partially, thank God, but. Anyway, so y'all come up with y'all boss plan for the week. Always have a plan. And always remember, y'all, we might not think we special. Anybody born is special. It's one in hundreds of millions of chances for you to have made it to that, your sperm to have made it to that egg. And guess what? Them hundreds of millions of sperms, they died after you reached that egg. So when you were born, you here for a reason. Everybody that was born is here for a reason, good or bad. But make yours good and make yours for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Live for a purpose. Be positive. Always think positive, even in the worst of times. Because at the end of the day, we all have to die. We're all gonna die. So because we know death is guaranteed, don't stress over what can happen. Let's enjoy the now, be grateful, and be happy, because that's all we could do. Because at the end of the day, bad gonna happen. But if we could find the good in every bad, nothing can stop us. Period. Y'all tune in next week. Follow me on social media at the boss, all social media at the boss talk with Akeema. On YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, I'm updating it is Boss Talk with Akeema. It will be updated soon. My personal page is at the Boss Talk with Akeema, and my hair page, because you can see his beautiful hair, is the Lifestyle Hair Co. So yeah, y'all follow me. Stay tuned for next week. Can't wait to see y'all back. Bye.